In a corner of the universe, where light itself dares not linger, a legend roars to life. A bounty hunter, born of madness and mayhem, Lobo the Main Man, unkillable, unstoppable, unhinged. Across the void, another legend stirs. Goku the Saiyan who defied gods, mastered death, and rose beyond limits. Two forces of nature, one forged in chaos, the other tempered by discipline. The silence of space shatters as they collide, each blow echoing through the stars. When brutality meets balance, when immortality faces divinity, the universe itself trembles. This isn't a fight for survival. It's a test of what it truly means to be strong. Goku's aura ignites, silver and gold intertwining. Lobo grins, cracking his knuckles, his laughter booming across the void. In that moment, two legends stand beyond life and death, one born of rage, the other of resolve. And in the endless silence of space, only one name will echo through eternity. Lobo versus Goku, Main Man versus Saiyan God, the Persil's Do-Ha. A dying red star flickered weakly in the heart of space, its crimson glow bathing the void in haunting light. Shattered moons drifted around it, remnants of ancient wars and forgotten gods. Among the debris, the silence was broken by a rumbling growl, the sound of a space bike roaring across the cosmos. Lobo rode with a grin that could curdle blood, his chain dragging behind him like a weapon forged from chaos itself. "All right," he growled, pulling his cigar from his lips. "Which punk thinks they can outmuscle the Main Man today?" Ahead, a figure floated motionless in the darkness, calm, still. Goku's eyes were closed, his aura a faint golden flame flickering in the emptiness. He didn't need words, but when he spoke, his voice was steady and kind. "I'm not here to fight, but if you keep hurting people, I'll stop you." Lobo smirked, baring sharp teeth. "That's the wrong thing to say, Sparkle Boy." He revved his bike and hurled his chain like lightning. The chain coiled around a moon fragment, and Lobo yanked it with all his might, sending the colossal mass hurtling toward Goku. The Saiyan vanished in an instant transmission, and the moon shattered behind him. He reappeared inches from Lobo's face and delivered a blow that sent the bounty hunter flying through the void. Lobo crashed into an asteroid, splitting it in two, then rose laughing. Now that's what I'm talking about." Lobo lunged, swinging his chain in blazing arcs. Each strike burned through space, but Goku moved like water, every motion effortless, untouchable. His aura shimmered silver as his body slipped toward Ultra Instinct. Lobo's snarl echoed in the vacuum. "Stop dancing and fight like a man. You're too slow," Goku replied softly, and vanished. The next instant exploded in light. Goku reappeared behind Lobo, his kick detonating like a bomb. The shockwave rolled through the void, scattering asteroids like leaves in a storm. Lobo's body disintegrated, then pulled itself back together in seconds. "Didn't think you'd actually hurt me." He laughed, charred smoke rising from his shoulders. "You might be fun after all." Goku floated calmly on a drifting rock. "You fight for chaos, I fight for balance." Lobo spat into the void. "Balance is for boring people." He pulled his blaster and unleashed a barrage of crimson bolts that burned through space. Goku wove between them, as if walking through falling rain. Then, raising his palm, he gathered Ki. The blue-white glow of a Kamehameha illuminated the darkness. With a single motion, he released it. The beam swallowed Lobo whole. The explosion shook the dying star itself. When the light faded, Lobo stood charred but laughing. "Nice shot, shiny boy. Problem is, I don't stay dead." He lashed his chain forward, wrapping it around Goku's neck and yanking him hard, slamming him into a floating slab of rock. Goku's expression never changed. His eyes turned silver again, aura pulsing outward in a silent explosion that disintegrated everything nearby. The chain melted to dust. Lobo reformed slower this time, still grinning but breathing harder. "All right, maybe you are worth killing." They clashed again, streaking across the system like dueling comets. Each blow unleashed waves of force that warped gravity and cracked planets apart. Lobo's laughter echoed even as Goku's strikes blurred faster than light. At one point, Goku landed on the back of Lobo's bike mid-flight. Lobo looked over his shoulder. "Hey, no freeloaders." Goku smiled faintly and tapped the bike's nose. The machine exploded in a blaze of color, sending Lobo tumbling end over end. Hovering in the wreckage, Goku spoke with quiet resolve. "You have strength, Lobo, but you waste it. You fight without purpose." "Purpose?" Lobo scoffed. "My purpose is fighting." "Then you'll never understand true power," Goku said. His aura ignited, silver light rippling across the cosmos. Ultra Instinct fully awakened. The energy bent the very fabric of space around him. Lobo wiped sweat from his brow and smirked. "Oh, frag me. This might hurt." Then Goku was gone. In less than a heartbeat, he appeared all around Lobo, thousands of strikes landing in perfect rhythm. Each blow carved silver trails across the void, battering Lobo's body faster than it could heal. Lobo swung wildly, bellowing, "Stand still, damn it." Goku's palms glowed. "Now you see." From every direction, hundreds of miniature Kamehamehas erupted, converging on Lobo in a storm of divine energy. The light was blinding. When it cleared, Lobo floated, shredded and smoking, still grinning through the pain. "Kid, you're insane." His body regenerated again, but slower now. Growling, he pulled a dark orb from his belt. "Planet killer grenade, built by new gods. Let's see you walk off this." He hurled it. The orb pulsed, ready to consume everything within light years. Goku appeared beside it, calm, one hand outstretched. Hakai. The sphere dissolved into nothingness, erased from existence. Lobo's jaw dropped. "What the frag was that?" "God of destruction training." Goku answered. "You can't win with brute force alone." Lobo roared and charged again. His punches were wild but fierce, one of them connecting with Goku's ribs, forcing a grunt. He followed up with a storm of blows that shook Goku's aura. For a fleeting second, it looked like Lobo might push him back. Then Goku's power surged, overwhelming. His aura shimmered gold and silver, a fusion of Ultra Instinct and Super Saiyan. The stars themselves seemed to bow to the light. His voice carried with divine calm. "I've fought gods stronger than you, but none as stubborn." Lobo screamed, hurling himself forward. His chain whirled through the void. Goku's eyes closed. Everything slowed. He caught the chain in midair, pulled Lobo close, and drove a single punch into his chest. The blow detonated like creation itself. The red star fractured, its crust breaking apart. Waves of energy rolled outward for millions of miles. Lobo's body shattered, unable to regenerate fast enough. "Frag me," he gasped, fragments of his form flickering. Goku lowered his hand, his aura fading gently. "I'm not your enemy, Lobo, but I won't let you destroy any more worlds." The void went still, then a laugh, weak but alive. Lobo's pieces began to knit together again. He floated upright, battered and half-transparent, yet still smirking. "You win, Sparkle Hair. Guess even the main man needs a break." Goku smiled. "You're tough, Lobo. You'd make a good sparring partner if you didn't enjoy chaos so much." Lobo chuckled hoarsely. "What can I say? Order's boring. Maybe someday," Goku said gently. "I'll teach you discipline." "Nah." Lobo grinned. "I'll stick to beer and brawls." The red star began to collapse behind them, its dying heart folding into a black hole. The gravitational pull started to drag debris inward. Goku looked toward the imploding light, and then back at his foe. "You should go before this system goes with it." Lobo summoned a new space bike with a snap of his fingers, sleeker, darker, forged from some unknown tech. "Hey, I got time, but you're something else, kid." He revved the engine, saluting with 2 fingers. "Don't die too fast. I want a rematch." Goku smiled. "I'll be ready." Lobo roared off into the void, the sound fading into the distance until only silence remained. Goku hovered alone, watching the fading red light. "He's strong," he murmured, voice soft but resolute. "But strength without purpose is just noise." He closed his eyes, vanishing from space in a shimmer of energy, returning to the calm of Earth's skies. The red star imploded behind him, swallowed by darkness. Across galaxies, whispers began. The main man fought a god, and lost. Yet Lobo laughed every time he told the story. "Lost? Nah, I let him win." Kid needed the confidence boost. On Earth, Goku trained atop a mountain peak, wind swirling around him. He thought of that grin, that impossible stubbornness. "Lobo," he said softly, "you're crazy but fun." He powered up again, energy flooding the air, lightning streaking across the clouds. His Saiyan heart burned bright, always hungry for the next challenge. Somewhere out there, Lobo's laughter echoed through the cosmos, and Goku smiled, knowing one thing for certain: the rematch was inevitable.